right now is not the time to be worried about what other people got going on. Right now is not the time to be worried about what Jim, Jan, Sari, and Sally have to say about what you got going on. Now is the time for you to be focusing solely on you, solely on your process, solely on the things that you're trying to work for and strive for, slowly on continuously building the character that you are in this game of life. That is what it's time for. We're not worried about what they have to say because it's too much, it's too crowded up there when you got everybody trying to tell you how to do this, tell you how to do this, tell you how to do that, live your way this way. Live how you need to live to get the best future for yourself. I was listening to a podcast today and they was talking about how it was Wallow. He was on the Mel Robbins podcast and he was just on some, I work how I work now for the people that I don't even know. And she was like, can you elaborate more on that? And he was like, yeah, I work hard for the generations to come so they don't have to sit there and try to get it out the mud like I had to. So they can have a foot up. So we can continue to create this generational wealth so we can just keep on passing it on, passing it along. And it's like, that just spoke so heavy because y'all know I say that kind of stuff all the time on some. It's not just for me. It's not just for my family now. It is for the generation. It is for the bloodline, down the line. So somebody could take this head start and do something way more phenomenal than what I could have even thought or imagined about. That's what it's for. To carry on the legacy, to carry on my last name, to push it further than what it is right now. That's crazy. Like we're not going to talk about that one. Then maybe that's a different story for a different time. But it's like the legacy carries on. And I will be ashamed if I don't do everything in my power to get it done. So, yeah. And speaking of, I took a trade. Demo trade, of course. Calm down. And I just felt really good. Of course, Trading View isn't going to try to load while I'm sitting here talking to y'all. But I took a trade last night while I was sitting down here talking to y'all right after I got done making that video. It was a nice trade, went straight to TP, and it's just like, even though it was demo, it still played out perfectly. And I had one of those moments where it was, I won't say never, but even though this wasn't Sunday, but technically this was like, a market open. I don't never trade right at 6 o'clock. I just don't. It's too iffy, but sometimes it plays out. And that was just one of those trades where I was like, you know what? I've been doing good. I've been being diligent. I'm just going to take the smallest lot that I can and just place it just to see what can happen. And it hit. Didn't even go into drawdown. And I think that was the part that made me feel the best. Like, I am so ready. And I'm trying to keep my calm, keep my boots on, because, I know how it gets. But it's like, y'all don't understand. Things are starting to line up perfectly. I am so close to my saving goal. I'm so close. And at the same time, at my job, come the 10th of January, they will be cutting my route so it can just be an 8-hour route. The fact that I'm going to have so much time back. And we start at 8 o'clock. Okay, let me calm down, because for those of you that don't understand, us starting at 8:30 in the morning makes us get off with a regular 8-hour day. If you start at 8:30, you get off at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is the peak, the slam dunk middle, whatever you want to call it, right in the middle of rush hour traffic. In rush hour traffic, if I get off at 5 o'clock in rush hour traffic, it takes me an hour to get home. It really only takes me 30, the max 45. But when I get off right at 5 o'clock, I am in traffic for an entire hour. So that's no fun. But I haven't gotten off at rush hour time for, I can't even tell you for how long, because my route has been too big. I get off 6:30, 7 o'clock. And this past couple of weeks, 9 o'clock almost every night, 8:30, 8 o'clock. So I'm just excited. So we're going to 8 o'clock. And an 8-hour day for me would be 4:30. When I tell you the way that I'm going to get up in the morning, do whatever I need to do my little job, get off at 4:30 and come home and still be able to get done with so many things. Say I miss something in the morning, I'm going to be able to. I'm just excited, y'all. If I could be quite honest, I really do feel as though 26 is a chance for new, improved, and different opportunities. Like I said, 2025, I was thriving and striving for greatness. I definitely was, because I told y'all 25 kicked my tail. It gave me lessons that I didn't even know that I needed to learn to be a part of. But I'm so grateful, because without it, I would not have realized all the mistakes and all the setbacks and all the sidestepping that I was doing, that I was getting in my own way. You need that sometimes to see it, and I was able to see it. I was able to document it. I was able to review it and go over it, and quite honestly be disgusted with myself with certain things. I'm too old to be playing around, period. At work today, y'all, I promise you, I'm not the perfect person. I'm not the saint of all saints, okay? I pride myself on speaking articulately when I can, and I do not use profanity. I try. It's pointless. I really try not to, and it's like I made myself a promise that I was not going to let anything or anybody make me use my tongue in a bad way. And when I tell you, as soon as I walked in that job, and I asked God for forgiveness, and He forgave me, and I'm gonna work on that, because nothing or nobody should have that much amount of power over you to where it just flips you like that. It's literally, y'all, as soon as I walk in, it was crap after crap after crap after crap, and then it just got to the point I got fed up. I got mad. I got a little heated. I tell y'all, I don't like to get angry, but when I'm there, and I don't like that. I really don't, because that's not me. And that's why I'm so grateful for everything that happened in 25, because I'm telling y'all the path and the trajectory that it has placed me on for 26. All licks in 26, baby. It's no lick left unturned. I'm trying to tell y'all don't understand. I was talking to my mama, I was talking to my friend. I'm on some, it come across my desk, give me that. Let me get that. It come across my mind, let me get that. Even last night, I was like, I said, Tab, you said you're going to try to do some kind of something every day. Something. Even if it's just 10 push-ups. I did not want to. I sat there and thought about it for a second, and all I heard was my grandpa. You thinking long, you thinking wrong. I rolled right out of bed, did 10 push-ups, did my 10 pull-ups, did some crunches, did some squats, and everything was a bare minimum. But it was like the fact that I thought about it and I did not let it pass me by. Yeah, give me that. I'm telling y'all, everything this year, everything, all licks in 26, whatever it is, do it. Don't wait, do it. Don't wait, jump on it. Because I'm telling you, it's too much. I'm telling y'all, especially when you working a 9 to 5 that you cannot stand. And I don't even mean it like that. Like, it's not, and this, I was talking to my training buddy today, it's not a bad job. My job is not bad. It's not hard. It's very maintainable. But it's the overhead. It's the people. It's the management. It's their bosses that make it so hard. Like, just let me come in and do my job. I understand you have to babysit some people, but I'm grown. I don't play around. Like, of course I have my little moments, but you hired me to do a job. I'm in here to do the job. I'm going to do the job to my best ability, and I'm going home. I'm not here to waste time. I'm not here to run up nobody's clock. I have my own dreams and aspirations that I'm trying to attend to, that I'm trying to do. What makes you think that I want to sit here and just wallow all day? I don't. So it just baffles me. And yeah, like I said, I need everything, including myself, especially myself, to get out of my way this year, because it's gonna get rolled over. I'm telling you. And you know what? I'm saying this stuff, and I know some people are just like, oh yeah, you talk a good game, everybody always say, oh, we gonna do better this year, whatever. Okay, you say what you want to say, you feel how you want to feel. I've been on this kick for a minute, because I'm telling you, it's just been life lesson, trial, tribulation, test after test in 25. And I was about to get turned up a little bit. I'm ready. I hope you're ready. Don't worry about what anybody else has to say about what you got going on this year, about what you got going on today, this month, on the second day of January, the second day of 2026. Okay. Be you, do you, put your all in, chase your dreams, chase your adorations. Who cares what anybody else has to say? Like, it might run across your mind for a moment, but baby, I promise you, people do not care as much as you think they do. The same amount of care that you care about somebody else, they care less about you. I'm saying, you know, in that kind of way, in a keeping up with the Joneses kind of way, and oh, let me check and see what she got going on. Let me check and see what he doing now. Like, people don't care. People living their own life. So, yeah, that's really all I got for y'all, man. Troop shot to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know, New Year, baby. You already know how we coming. So, yeah, I hope that y'all be blessed. Less stress. Remember, all licks in 26. I'm going to figure out a better way to wrap that up. But I know that's what I want to say. Because y'all still need to be blessed and less stress. Be blessed. Less stress. More rest. I'm going to get it together. Because I'm going to come back with something. Because, you know, they like the little, you know what I'm saying, thrive and strive for greatness. We on different type time. You know, at 26, we on dang on, what you call them, shiesties. That's what type time we on this year. I gotta go because Ace is about to. It's your girl TV Tab. I'm out.